You watch as the ground begins to split open.
Split open?
And there, emerging from within, you see the form of Lucian, protruding forward, eyes wide and glowing, but the torso itself melting into a twisted mass of skin and muscle and vein as it expands into chunks of stone and tower and statue and cathedral-like windows. He is an amassed combination of himself and the city of Cognosa. It widens out as large tusk-like teeth or horns emerge from parts of the body. And where the stalks of the Sonavum once resided, now you see these large, curved, claw-like flesh wings that protrude from the back.
Cool.
Oh, bring it.
Holy shit! Oh my god!
Wow.
Look at the shit
I want
coming
to
out
see
of
it
the
like
back!
so much closer up.
Ooh. Zoom in!
Enhance.
Oh my god.
Enhance.
Oh my.
I also need you all to roll initiative.
Oh.
Dude, look
so
at that.
cool.
Who needs legs?
Wait, can we not see his eyes anymore then? Does he not have the eyes? Not
The
that we
eyes are
can
not on
see.
the back. No, you don't see them.
That was advantage
Yes.
10.
Okay.
Oh dear.
The tether hits you. It just like grabs your ankle. It doesn't squeeze. It doesn't strike you with pain. But then suddenly, your mind is filled with a terrifying nightmare. Your vision of this battlefield, your consciousness and awareness of this space is gone. In this moment, you are running through the fields of Jorhas, broken, laden with shattered stone and shale. You can see curved spires of rock. It is raining around you, and you are running for fear, and you stop and you turn and look to your right. And there you see the corpse of Zuala staring at you. Why did you leave me? That's going to end Lucian's turn.
Oh boy.
Yasha, it's your turn. What are you doing in the nightmare?
In the nightmare. Okay. We can. If we can dream it, we can. Okay. Okay. Can I try in that to? Oh God. Wait. Can I rage right now or no?
If you'd like to, I will say that your action economy is less important. You cannot move on the battlefield. You all see Yasha just kind of goes slack with a horrible, ghastly expression on her face. But in your mind right now, you are running and frightened. Not the condition, but you are filled with adrenaline. You are welcome to rage if you'd like to. And then what do you want to do in this nightmare?
Okay, I'm going to rage. And I'm going to look at Zuala and say, "You're not real. You're not real."
Okay. Go ahead and make a wisdom saving throw.
With advantage.
With advantage because you do have the...
Okay. I'm just looking at this for a minute. It's not changing.
If I pick
Like
it up,
maybe
it
I
might
saw
change.
something else. 11.
You try and will it out there, but for some reason, as much as you're trying to shake it off, this is too real. This is too real, and there she is looking at you. And her eyes just look pained and angry. And you can see the blood pouring from the mouth and the ears, and the eyes are just locked onto you. Why? And that's your turn.
At the highest step, and this could do absolutely nothing. He's not on it. I don't want to touch anything.
Yeah.
So good, 5 feet. I'm going to think at that thing. Snap out of it, tea leaf. We need you. And I am going to focus on the eyes on the different points of my body and imagine a large flesh and stone version of the glaive that Lorenzo used to murder Mollymock and try to summon it into the air above him and stab down.
Make a wisdom check. Roll a d20. Add your wisdom modifier. Add the number of eyes you have. And you... Yes, for this one you do. And you have advantage because the air is crackling with the Aether of Potential.
Oh.
So tell me all those things again.
Yeah.
24 plus the eyes.
Yes.
And I have 4.
Yes.
28.
28.
Yes.
As you will this, in the air in front of Lucian, you see this spark, this light, and it emerges, and there you see this dark, metallic, hooked glaive appear, blood still fresh, dripping from the front of it. As it spins around towards Lucian, who currently is still surveying the atmosphere, kind of twitches the head a bit and looks up at it. Eyes go wide with a flash of unexpected recognition before it shoots forward. Roll an attack with me using your spell attack modifier.
That is a 23 to hit.
That hits. Go ahead and roll 3d12 plus your spell modifier.
3d12.
You just became a fighter
Cool.
with your spell modifier.
Without having to use a spell.
30.
30 points of damage
Just as
to
action.
Lucian as the glaive sinks into the body before it vanishes, no longer held in the will.
I'm going to add just a little bit of flavor to right before it went on the side of the glaive, and I went bulged open and
You've got it.
done.
Alrighty. With that,
Fascinating.
now,
Fascinating.
that was your action.
Yes.
Anything you want to do with your bonus action?
Well, I would say
Or are you making your bonus action
the
as
bonus
part of-
action were the words too.
Then go ahead and make a persuasion check as well with that.
Good turn, dude.
So you can imagine anything?
This is persuasion.
Correct.
Now is not the time for Minotaur.
Not that great.
Okay.
17. Do I minus the eyes?
For the persuasion check now.
17.
17. The glaive struck, but the words didn't seem to string through. Lucian, in this form, connected with the city of Cognosa, seems a little harder to get through to than the previous incarnation you battled.
Okay.
It doesn't mean you don't sense maybe some hope to it, but the words fall on deaf ears.
Well, because this is the big one. I'm going to crack out the Moab, the mother of all bombs, the one that's gonna save us all. Veth, keep your clothes on, and with my bonus action, I will cast Marine Layer.
Okay. And you are over here, correct?
Yep.
In history.
So here you go.
Yeah.
Does Lucian just start going, what? No! No!
Most worthless fucking. I'll fuck it up soon.
He's gonna be so sore. His calves are gonna be so sore.
It's like running in barefoot shoes.
Yeah. He's never done one squat. Not one.
That does it.
Why would you choose? Yeah.
I don't know why I did the shake weight.
Just grabbing eye stalks.
Which one did he kill?
Vigilus? Magic.
The anti-magic cone, Vigilin, has been destroyed, and with it, Lucian and yells physically, but gives a shout and a scream through all of your minds of multiple voices that causes all of you to wince in pain. It doesn't do psychic damage, but there is fury mounting in Lucian.
Okay.
Yep.
As you're kind of curving behind Lucian and watch this tower slam into the ground, you look over and suddenly feel this movement beneath you, and you look down just as this tether reaches up and sinks into your chest. It doesn't hurt, but suddenly your vision is pulled and your consciousness of the space around you begins to fade. Caduceus, you are now standing in the middle of the blooming grove, where once you had just visualized a moment ago beautiful and blooming, you look around and see the trees withering, the ground itself rolling, as teeth and eyes and tendrils begin to consume and curl over it. The entire world around you is being absorbed by Cognosa, as it has stepped through to the ethereal plane and is coming to complete its destiny of making Exandria a part of itself. You look behind to see your family, and they are screaming for help as you see themselves being pulled down into the ground as the teeth begins to draw them deeper and deeper within. So, that finishes his turn. No, you're technically restrained.
Restrained.
Which is speed 0 as well. It's kind of a worse form of grapple. Attacks against you have advantage. Your attack rolls have disadvantage.
I'm gonna do something stupid that's probably not gonna work. I'm doing it anyway.
What are you gonna do?
I'm gonna fire off the boots and see if it'll blow me out of this hole I'm in.
Okay. Roll a d20.
Okay. Meh. It's 5. Cool.
Yes.
My turn.
There you go.
Good try.
Is that burning?
You smell something burning.
Yeah.
All right.
I'm going to. This is a big ask. This is a big hope. I'm reaching far. And I'm gonna look over at Sprinkle. I'm gonna try to channel divinity.
Yes.
Divine intervention.
Divine
I'm gonna try to
intervention?
do divine intervention.
Go for it. Go for it and roll it. See if you can get 15% or below on a 100 percentile dice.
Our fate lies with the ferret.
Prayer circle
He's a weasel.
for the mammal.
I'm gonna roll the.
What are you asking for this divine intervention?
Oh God, this could work. I've got a chance. The second dice just gotta be 5 or lower. Oh my God. I wanna cry. No, it's a 7.
Got a 17.
But wait, because of the eyes, it reduces down?
Yeah. Because he's right here. I get advantage because he can hear me directly.
Unfortunately, no,
That
Jester.
was so close.
That was so close. As you look over towards Sprinkle and
Heart's pounding.
I know, and try and reach out to Artagan, to the Traveler, as you begin to expand your consciousness into prayer, you feel the will of the Somnavum, the remaining Somnavum, tense to close off that connection momentarily.
It was worth a try.
So close. So
Worth a try. Steps forward while still slowed, just goes, Caleb, I need you, and takes your arm and is going to try and pull you out.
Oh, buddy.
That is... Doesn't have a high strength. That's a failure. He's going to go ahead and use his Fortune's Favor
That's right. He gave us a fortune favor too.
to try and... don't forget that. To try and reroll. 17. He pulls you free. Oh, shit! From underneath the building. It hurts your legs, but he drags you back to your feet and goes, let's finish this.
Press my forehead to his forehead and then turn back towards all the shit that's happening around us.
All right. You are no longer restrained. You're still on the ground for the most part. You still have to use your movement to get up, but you're no longer restrained. He's going to go ahead and save to see if he's still slowed. He succeeds. He's no longer slowed. But that's where he is. He's going to go into his multi-attack of clawed wings. To you, Jester.
Mother
No,
bucker.
do me. He's got disadvantage.
Too far away, and he's going for the one that seems the most viable. So, first attack. Natural 20.
My 30. Nope.
No, you're too far.
I'm too far.
Second attack is a 32. Third attack,
I don't think he'll need that many. But
17.
Doesn't hit.
All right.
Where's Cat?
Fourth attack,
Oh right, I could go out.
that's
out,
a 30.
Caduce.
Out. Okay, yeah.
Caduce. Where are you?
Fifth attack,
I'm behind
Natural
the
20.
orange. I'm the orange fire.
and the last attack. Yeah, so 5 hits on you, 2 of which are natural 20s.
Jester?
Oh,
Yeah,
Yeah, I'm probably dead.
oh no.
we'll see.
Okay.
It would have to be
First hit. Hellish rebuke.
Respect. That is 20 points of slashing damage. Oh, actually, no, sorry. That would be the first crit, which would be...
40.
Well, it's not 40. It would, because it's 8 from that, so it would be 20 minus 8, it's 12, 24, 32 points of slashing damage on the first hit.
Oh, so I don't get to do Hellish rebuke because I'm already unconscious.
Sorry. Then we'll say the second hit is an auto crit, which takes you to...
Yeah.
That's it?
Yeah, so
I'm dead.
So,
Jester's
so the,
dead.
so the
I'm
first
dead.
3 hits, Jester is slain. You watch as the wings slash downward and impale Jester. She screams out as it lifts and throws her to the ground with a... The remaining attacks, which wouldn't have gone against you, now go to you. There was a natural 20, which would have hit you, and then the last roll was a natural 19, so you take the last 2 hits on this one.
Yeah.
That would be a 12, 24, 32 points again, 32 points of slashing damage, reduced to half, 16 because you're raging. And then the last one would be, let's say, 16, reduced to 8 points of slashing damage to you. As the wings just go into this frenzy, impaling Jester and throwing her lifeless body to the ground, the other one just hacking into Yasha, and you just hear this laughter. As the flesh in the ground begins to slowly curl over the body of Jester.
Grasping Essex forearm, I pull myself to standing, and I can see from my vantage point Jester's corpse. I scream her name, and I reach out my hand, and I will her to leave that space and appear next to Caduceus wherever he is.
Okay, go ahead and make a d20 check. Add your wisdom modifier and the number of eyes you have.
25.
25. Damn. As you concentrate, you watch as her body begins to lift off the ground telekinetically, her arms dropping limp beneath it as you carry her at an arc. Now, you cannot see where Caduceus is.
I was imagining her just disapparating and then just going next to him.
Right.
As you will.
You rolled pretty high. I'll say you don't get it quite to her, but because you cannot see where Caduceus is, you just kind of guess it, but she does appear, you assume, somewhere nearby.
Okay.
Caduceus, you do see her appear on the ground around the corner from you.
And I just scream in my mind at Lucian, "You're killing her, you're killing her, you love her, you're killing her," as a bonus action.
Okay, go ahead and make a persuasion check.
25.
He loses in a legendary action.
Hey!
How many is that for the round? 3?
Yeah. And as he's standing there, looking down at you, and you say this, kind of glancing up at eyes, this big twisted grin, you can see the sides of the mouth are almost extending and cracking the cheeks as the elongated teeth begin to pull through, the more monstrous it becomes as this transmutation into the city. And then one of the hands reaches up and claws across his own face, leaving streaks of blood. All right.
That's it.
This would be just add your wisdom modifier.
Cool. 14?
14. As you reach down with the diamond in hand, clutching it, those same vines curl up your hand and crush the diamond into dust, and as the dust falls from your hand, you reach down and touch Jester's bloody cold form, and those vines reach out and seem to glow against her body. The vines then curl black and turn to ash. You stand up, wondering why it didn't seem to work. Until you hear her inhale.
Fucking Matt!
Why every time? Get us!
Time slows in those tense moments. Jester, you are
I can't feel
flashed
my
back
fingers.
into consciousness, looking up towards the ceiling.
I feel it in my toes.
Well played, Matthew Mercer. Well played.
Christmas is all around
I
me.
have 1 hit point, I'm assuming.
You do. Both the clerics do.
Oh, yeah, wait.
It's all good.
Well, how many hit points do you have?
1.
Oh, great.
It's all good, man.
Fastodon does not have visual on either of the clerics or Ford because of that marine layer. So instead, he's going to focus it on you, Caleb. Since it can break through, make another Constitution saving throw for me.
That is a 10.
10. Good roll. Take 38 points necrotic damage. Caleb falls unconscious.
I'm just going to look at Lucian and I'm going to say, if I can't beat you out of him, I will beat you with him.
Hell yeah.
And I just in using this imaginative power, focus all of this energy in towards this cloth from Mollymok.
Okay. Let's do
And
it.
hope that maybe that does something cool and extra and punch him a lot now. Now I punch now.
Say it! Say it! Say it!
Look at it! Natural 20!
Holy shit. Take a picture.
Oh my god!
Look at
What the fuck?
I'm dropping it for everyone to see!
Here comes the general.
I'm dropping it in our production Slack!
Okay.
The company deserves to see this! Okay.
Oh my god.
Hey, you're next.
Right now, there's somebody on Slack who's like, office hours only. I'm sleeping right now.
Okay! Roll for damage!
Yeah?
Get it,
Yeah.
girl.
Get it.
All right, okay, I swear to God, if you roll fucking ones on these dice, I'm gonna do one at a time. First one. Okay, that's a 7, 14, plus another 7, 21 on the first attack.
Alrighty.
Come on, give me an 8. Give me an 8. That's a 2. So
They
4
landed in the same
plus
order. That's
7, 11.
11 points damage. That's 32 points damage on your action. Pushing forward with the belt and fist, just whack! Crack a second time, and as you're hitting it, you can see the stone where the flesh and stone meet is cracking and the flesh is splitting, and you're just punching more and more into the same wound.
And once again, I'm just going to try and use all of, spare consciousness and look at Molly's belt as it's starting to soak through with blood. And I'm just gonna say, long may he reign. And pop off!
Yeah.
Gloria blows. Is this doing anything cool using my imagination?
Lucian's gonna use his last 2 legendary actions to do 3 more claw strike attacks against. Now you're on the ground.
Yeah.
That's gonna be a 23 to hit.
To me, yeah, it hits.
Okay. 30 to hit
Sure.
and 31 to hit.
I don't think you need to roll damage. I'm out. I mean,
All right. Well, we'll see.
I'm at 22 hit points.
We'll see. That is going to be 22 exactly.
So you're out.
It was my turn. Gone.
And so as one claw strikes Caleb on the ground, the blood spats from his mouth as he falls unconscious. The wing pulls up a second time, and 2 of the points just stick right through Caleb's chest and stomach. As they withdraw, the blood dripping from the tips, Caleb is left lifeless and still.
I'm gonna cast Guiding Bolt at 4th level on Lucian.
Okay. Go ahead and roll for an attack.
$24.
24 hits. Go ahead and roll damage.
Okay. That's 7d6. 11, 21, 26, 29 doubled. 29 points doubled.
To 58.
8.
How do you want to do that?
I'm gonna look at him and I'm gonna go. I know you're in there, Molly. We love you so much and we want you back. Lucian doesn't deserve you.
As you send off the blast of guiding bolt, it strikes the chest of Lucian. As it begins to burn away from the inside of his body, he begins to scream as the Somnavum flicker and burn and explode around him. His own hand reaches up into the wound, and both sides tear himself into two separate pieces. As both sides kind of limply fall back, collapses to the ground, no longer moving.
God, I hope I have it. Yeah. I'm gonna cast Revivify with one of my diamonds that we got.
I'm going to
I'm gonna
help.
Whatever.
bring RT down and set him on Caleb's stomach. Be like, come on, man. You missed the whole fight. You gotta be here for Caleb.
As soon as you put your hands down, a second pair of hands, or now it would be a third pair of hands with you there, rests on top of both of yours as the green familiar cloak of Artagan, the traveler, now meets the two of you atop your fallen friend. Says, terribly sorry, I tried. These mines were keeping me at bay. My apologies. Let us try them. Roll a d20 for me, if you don't mind.
Clear all these out. Do I add anything to it?
Your wisdom modifier.
22?
Yeah. That should suffice. As all of your hands together press down, and as you pull your hands back, Caleb's chest expands with them, and breath enters his lungs once more.
Welcome back, Mr. Caleb.
You're okay.
Is it over?
I think so.
You did it!
Inside check. It's a 26. Thank you.
Oh, yeah.
We did it.
We did it.
And think of all the time and energy that went into making him able to destroy and tear down. And how good it feels to subvert that and turn it and use it to build and restore and heal. And I begin to summon up every ounce of learning and ability and skill and inspiration and imagination I have and channel it into the stone. And fill it with the shared connection that everyone here has. And try to summon our friend back from the beyond.
I just place my hand down on top of his, just for moral support, if anything else.
I release a hand and put it on the shoulder for old time's sake.
So, I assume you're using the stone to cast Raise Dead?
Raise Dead. It will destroy it.
Yes. The stone immediately begins to crack, and from within those exposed interior bits, a warm, light blue light begins to drift out across the sundered body of Lucian. The light begins to envelop the body. And there's a brief, tiny little light in the cold eyes that's been snagged. The ritual has begun. Who would be the...
I take out his jacket and smell it, and I sort of lay it over him. And I get really close. and sort of kneel by his face. Please come back to us. I've missed you so much. I don't really know what to say or how you're supposed to do this, but all I want is for you to be here right now and be whole. I just lean down and give him a kiss on the cheek.
Okay. Go ahead and make a persuasion check with advantage.
Fifteen.
As you pull away from kissing the cheek, the blue glow around the body, as the magic begins to set in, you see the two slightly offset sides come together, and the wound becomes just a line.
I'm going to pull out the tarot card deck. And I'm going to kneel down. If you're at his head, I'll kneel down on his left-hand side and face him, and I'm going to say, so I took the cards, and I've added a few to it. And I think you're going to be super impressed with everything I've been doing. But I still need you here to teach me everything because I'm kind of bullshitting, Molly. I don't really know what I'm doing, so... if you could, come back and be my sensei, I'd really appreciate that. Thank you.
Okay. It is another persuasion check.
That makes it harder.
It does make it harder, but it can be done if you roll high enough. So, go ahead and roll another persuasion check.
$17.
17. Okay. The blue light pulses and glows. The spell is still in effect.
We couldn't save you the first time. We weren't strong enough. And that's not true any longer. And I take off the belt around my hands, and I lay one that I ripped and put over his third eye, and I take the second one and I just wad it and hold it against his heart, pressing what blood is left in there into the surface of his skin. And I say, it's time to remind me of how much of an asshole I am. Just holding the belt tightly to his body.
Okay. That would be a third persuasion check. What were you going for?
I don't know. I was just trying to do something else with the blood, and the blood hunt tap into his blood hunter shit.
Would you prefer to do medicine check? And trying to treat the wounds?
Oh, I should have done that.
You're appealing to the spirit and the soul.
Yeah, I'll do a medicine check.
And so
I'll do a medicine check.
you're trying to clarify the ritual and make sure that there is a body to return to. Okay. Go ahead and make a medicine check.
16.
16. As the light gathers around the body, the magic attempting to reach out into whatever space holds the souls here in the Astral Sea, as so many go scattering outward now to search for one, a fragment of one, or is it a whole one? If souls can grow from but a piece, to try and reverse the trajectory of that one, if it is indeed available.
Oh no!
I can't believe that just happened.
I get to re-roll ones.
Unfortunately, it doesn't work that way. The magic feels like it finds something. But maybe it's because it's just a fragment of the spirit. It's not strong enough to bring it back. It's not strong enough magic. And as the light fades, the body is restored. The wounds are cleaned. And there before you is the body you remember as Malimok Tea Leaf. Sans the red eyes, of course. But the spirit did not return.
He's lifeless.
And just quietly ask him, are you all right?
It's not fair. It's not fair.
No.
We've all come so far. It's just not fair.
It barely is. You did more for us than for him. Than most anyone we know.
I spent my entire life studying the intent to not let things like this happen to chance. It can't be it, can it?
I don't know. But if you were to ask my wise friend Caduceus, I'm sure he would tell you that life continues on. It changes, it evolves, and it grows. I don't think there's an end. You just might not be able to see the next trip. But you have more time. You have more time to study. You have a talent that I don't understand. Use that anger, that frustration. Let it fuel you. If you have any regret or grief over what you've done in your life, I see nothing but good, and nothing but an opportunity for you to turn it around. You've shown me all I need to see.
Before it goes in.
When
Couple
very
minutes
quietly
left. Now is the time.
in the corner cast divine intervention. I'm just sort of curious.
Okay.
Please tell me what this means, because
No.
I'm tired.
Did you succeed? Did you just succeed again? Wow, the Wild Mother really loves him.
I mean, that's what you get for trusting a weasel.
Had a pretty baller episode, Jester War.
You rolled the fucking 2%.
I did.
Rolled 2%.
You really did?
I did.
Holy fuck!
Oh my god, Wild Mother, please
Hold
be
on,
with us
hold
right
on,
now.
Hold on.
And what are you?
Whatever it was, just put it back. I think they've earned it. Put it back.
fucking love this game.
Did you fucking roll a 0-2? That's what happened? Holy shit.
Of all the fungus and moss that has grown through the decomposition, more plants begin to grow as well.
I can't deal with the emotional whiplash.
I need my kid. I'm exhausted.
Wait.
Sorry.
Vines and flowers and roots and ferns begin to bloom and blossom out of the ground surrounding his body. Begin to encase it in a way that's oddly familiar to one of you. You feel in this place of cold stillness, of death and vacancy, a warm breeze that smells sweet, with hints of ocean. The green turns to brown and pulls away. Your eyes open for the first time.
Bolts up and runs.
Wait, no! I chase after.
Stops.
I'm Yasha.
Love. And I go over and give a big hug.
I give the biggest hug back.
Love.
I look a little different, but everything else is still kind of the same. Except I fell in love.
Beauregard.
Empty.
Molly. Unless I guess you feel like you want to change it, now's a good time.
You might need a new moniker. Empty. Home?
Yeah, we can go home. This is not home. I go over to Caduceus.
Yep.
Yep, he's here still.
Yeah.
I didn't think that would work.
How did you do that?
I asked politely.
You're amazing.
Anybody can do it. It's really...
I can't. I tried.
I don't know, give him some time.
Yeah.
But...
I give Caduceus a big kiss on the cheek.
Oh.
You did it.
Oh. Everybody did it. This is... I'm so tired.
Yeah. We should go home.
Where do you want to go?
I don't know if we have control over it.
We do.
We do?
Yeah. I think so. I'm pretty sure.
Where can we go?
How can we go?
Plane shift if Caduceus has it prepared. I'm kind of tapped out.
I think I can probably manage.
Did you save a 7th level slot?
I
He did.
Did.
You guys didn't get to meet.
I was letting you all have your moment.
No, please, by all means.
Following accents, I will not be responsible. Molly Mock, I guess Mr. Tea Leaf. Hello. How are you feeling? Empty? Yeah, he's as riveting as you all say.
He's normally way more entertaining than this, I promise.
Essek actually walks up to you, Caduceus, as you're getting ready and says, "See, there's always a way."
I'm impressed.
No. If everyone has been impressed with this, it's me.
I think you have a bright future ahead of you.
Of course.
You did well. You take the blame. You should take the credit too.
I do. I'm glad I did it.
I think you're going to save a lot of people. You already have. I think you have a good life ahead of you.
He puts his hand on your shoulder and says, I hope you are right.
And if not, I'm sure the rest of them will hunt you down, and that'll be the end of that, but...
Not that far off.
Well, and you're always welcome in my house.
Thank you.
Yours, your home, or mine?
Let's go to yours.
All right, everybody.
Yeah, this. Makes a circuit. Hey, look, there's 9.
Yep.
Commit this city to the air. We're out.
We finally got 9! Like, 9, really 9.
That's crazy.
This city.
With that flash of energy, you are all pulled from the astral sea, away from the now dead city of Cognosa. Its long-standing, terrifying tragedy concluded. And we'll end tonight's episode there.
Odds are 15 out of 100.
We'll pick up from there next week.
Wow.
Arrival of the Blooming Grove, and to, I guess, whatever will be the next, possibly, final wave of this campaign.
Oh my
boy.
God.
After 3+ years. Well, we'll pick it up there. Thank you so much for joining us. We love you very much, and is it Thursday? Good night.
We're alive!